And that should be live, if all is well.
Live. We're live. I can't see peoples. Do we have peoples? No peoples.
There's no people here
Hey,
yet.
there's a thing that says Degenerate Cruisers went live. It's freaking awesome now. Uh-oh, how do I find it again? I didn't tap it in time.
Oh, you suck. You have to go to YouTube now.
I'm on YouTube. Now I gotta fit. Oh my. It's not on here. Home. Hello.
Whew. Some drink.
Oh shit, I left my snacks over there.
Where?
They're over there.
I get your snacks for you.
Damn, I ate almost half the box already. This drink's a whooshy mama.
Here you go.
Oh, we're
Here's your
live
snacks.
again. We're live on my phone.
Okay.
See?
Yeah.
Says we're live.
That's what I told it to do.
We're live. What's it? I got a commercial? I can't even. Oh, there's people here, honey. Ellen, I see you. BJ, hello. Daniel. Oh, shit, it's moving
Oh,
fast.
baby.
I can't read. Hey, Daniel. Hey, Marilyn. Jamie. Oh, I got to turn my volume down. How was I not invited to this? I don't know, Jamie. It's your freaking drink, and it's all these shish kebabs. There's a message for a review?
I don't know. Check it out.
I can't do that because I'm logged in as me on my phone.
Oh, let me see what I can do about that.
Daniel Donnelly, badass tunes. Oops, we forgot to turn the music off.
There. It was Daniel who was...
Daniel?
I just disabled that. I'm like, please show all comments. I have had enough of this review stuff. Anyway, hey,
I'm drinking, he's
everybody.
drinking Black Russians. I love those. But this martini, we modded
it up.
We modded it because that first one, Jamie, was...
So the challenge is to make the perfect martini. And the perfect martini is really close.
Hey, man.
Except Krista doesn't like martinis whatsoever.
It's
So the
flat
perfect
out
martini
nasty.
consists of a quality vodka. We bought some brine rather than using pickle juice. So that way you don't have pickle stuff and a little extra
Right.
vinegary flavor.
What's
And
that
then a
one?
little bit of dry vermouth, shake it in ice, pour it on, and enjoy. With olives of your choice, 4 to be exact. That's the correct number according to Jamie, who is definitely an expert. So,
Daniel has a potty mouth.
that's why I love
That's
you.
what you say. He's got, oops, my potty mouth.
Second round goes a little something like pick a juice you like. So Krista ditched the olives altogether, and now she's doing sweet pickle juice and vodka. How you like?
I don't, but I love a pickle.
Oh, so we didn't help much.
Mm-mm.
I did jalapeno juice. So let's say hi, please.
Jamie's at work, but he wanted to say, yo! Jamie, I'm sorry, I do not like martinis. But I do like pickles and cookies and crackers.
I think we nailed the perfect dirty martini for sure. It's just the problem is it's not your deal.
Yeah, and I've never had a martini because I was told I wasn't gonna like them, so
Turned out whoever told you that was right.
They were spot on. I took one sip of that and I'm like, nasty.
Did we say hi to everybody?
No, we didn't.
Hey,
I was
Ellen,
trying.
BJ, Daniel, Marilyn, Jamie, of course. Hello, sir.
Right.
Nail. Oh, Mare's here. Hey, Mare.
I said hi, Mare.
Hey, sister. The Ronnie with Traveling Gilberts is here. Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't mind the chocolate martini, obviously, because that doesn't taste like a martini whatsoever, right?
That's a new name, Kim. Kim, welcome to our channel.
Hey, Kim.
I'm intoxicated, so you're just gonna have to bear with me. I can actually drink 2 of every drink. I'm intoxicated. So.
And Jamie is definitely on fire with the blue cheese stuffed olive. I have always chosen jalapeno because I can't pass up a spicy thing, but the blue cheese adds the flavor to this. It is incredible.
Well, you modded up your martini too.
Jalapeno juice, vodka, dry vermouth.
Traveling Gilberts are at work too.
What's up with that? Everybody's got cruises to pay for.
Right? Mara's like a watermelon or a Godiva white chocolate martini. Okay,
My batteries are dead.
white chocolate or chocolate martini I can totally drink. And a watermelon martini I could probably drink. I don't mind the 40 is the new 20, and that's a martini or a version thereof. But your daughter thought the Black Russian was too strong. But your recipe sounds absolutely yummy. And I can drink Black Russians all night. So there's that.
Yeah.
And Marilyn doesn't like martinis either. Marilyn, they're really strong.
We did the math on it.
This is a new box of crackers at the end of drink one, and it's almost gone.
0.8 of an ounce of pure alcohol in this thing for a 16% ABV drink in a 5-ounce glass. It's a monster as far as alcohol goes, although by alcohol, like drinking 0.6 to 0.8 of an ounce of alcohol really isn't that big a deal, and normally it just comes in a beer. A beer is actually 0.7 of an ounce. It's just diluted in 16 ounces of other stuff. So by the time you get done, if you're sitting around drinking, the next thing you're going to do after you finish a drink is order another drink.
Right.
If you're drinking 16% drinks, it's going to be a quick night.
I can't drink 16% drink. I can't. I'm struggling with this. This is my second one, and I'm struggling with this.
You're doing good. Keep it up. I'm here for you.
It's
You
for
got
science,
this.
right?
You got this.
I blew I was this close to the limit.
What'd you, 07 or 08?
07.
I blew a .02.
After drink one.
0.02.
Oh,
Damn it. I gotta go get some new batteries. I'll be right back.
oh my God. Okay, I can't read that. That's way too small. Rain, snow, or Saturdays. The mailman. Totally agree with you. I work for Amazon Flex, so get up at weird hours, drive in the dark. I have discovered things that I am not a fan of when delivering packages. Dogs. And dark. Those are my two things. Dark, you can't see the addresses of where you're going. And nobody has an address on the correct address on their house where you can see it from the street. Frustrating.
Sorry about your shirt. Huh?
Oh, I got a shirt.
You got Hubner Hijinks on the High C shirt on. Say that 7 times fast.
Marilyn, I don't necessarily take. Oh, hello.
Don't be kyping on my drink.
I'm not really tasting the liquor in this drink. It's just I prefer sweet and savory drinks. So, for example, Bahama Mama, it's a sweet, it's a tropical, it's a fun. I like fruit. This one is made with sweet pickle juice, and I love sweet pickles, but I'm still not a fan of this.
She's thinking about what she's missing when she's drinking. This could have been any other drink for you.
So Mara can do Rockstar Toes after she can't do.
She's been banned from doing Rockstar.
After 4 drinks, but 3 she's good to go.
Yeah, I had the similar incident you may have heard about in our previous with Red Bull and vodka.
Yes.
Where the Red Bull wears off and the vodka is like, "Hi, I'm still here. You wanna throw up now? That'd be great."
Yeah, Marilyn, don't try a martini unless it's one that's been.
Yeah, like a Chocotini.
40 is the new 20, Chocotini.
Well, that's pomegranate, but it's a little more.
It's still a little more fruity and a little more palatable than this.
These freaking blue cheese olives are phenomenal.
I need more crackers. So we're supposed to finish out this drink. I know. I'm working on the box, dude. At this rate, I'm going to finish the box before we finish our video. Yeah, it's this is insane.
Yeah, we like to alternate through sweet, beer obviously is my go-to.
Right.
And then I'll take something that's sour. You know, I like sour beers, sour drinks, things like that.
You don't like reds, though.
Well, I don't think.
And sours give you heartburn.
Yeah, but it's a good beer. But a sour drink is good. I like bourbon. I like that woodsy feeling or that woodsy taste, that charcoaly taste.
Well, I totally agree.
What did Will say?
Kristen, the only people that have their address correct and viewable do delivery themselves. No shit. Okay, so in front of my house, I've got the address sign. It's solar powered, so at night it lights up.
Except they're looking for that at the house, and they totally missed the lit up thing in the planner.
Well, but we have it on the house too.
All done.
All done. Yeah, I finished mine too. Yeah, no. Another thing I wish people had.
All right, it's 3:09. We got till 3:29.
Okay.
Then we can blow.
I wish people had boxes to put their shit in.
A little crumb here going on. Boxes?
Yeah, Will delivers mail.
Ah.
So I totally get. He and I are like, yeah, the struggle is real. And what is up with delivering in the dark on a country road that has no lights whatsoever?
There's just a guy with a machete chasing you. That's all. Nothing to see here.
I finished my last delivery Thursday night, and I had to GPS where a gas station was. I didn't know where to go.
Really?
Yeah. It was insane. It was like dark. Got to the gas station, got enough gas to get to you, and...
You didn't fill up?
No.
You were in a big enough hurry where you could only put enough gas to get to the next place?
No, I filled up enough to get home, but...
we had dinner with Kim and Bernadette.
Yeah. But they were 30 cents a gallon more because I was so out in the middle of nowhere.
They're like, half the gas we burn just getting this gas here.
Right? 30 cents a gallon more, and I'm like, hey, time is money. And I was already like, I was still 45 minutes from you. Craziness.
Hey, Pam.
Pam, hello.
Hey, it's the Fisher Fun Ventures crew.
Pam, I do Shipped, which is very similar to Instacart. It is a grocery service.
Hey, Rhonda.
As well as they pick up orders and deliver them for Target and Office Depot. I also do DoorDash, which picks up from all sorts of local restaurants as well as Walmart, grocery, and Walmart regular, and deliver those. And I deliver for Amazon, Amazon Flex, which is
Would you replace all of these jobs with a regular job? Do you think you would stick with this rather than finding another job? And does that help our cruise habit at all?
You know what? I'm really enjoying this. Because it's kind of a challenge. You know, I've got this block of time, and I got to get these packages to these addresses, and
hey, Sheila.
And so I'm actually enjoying. It's kind of a challenge to get it all done and see how fast I can get it done. However, some of the logistics things I'm not really happy with. It's 1099 income.
Right.
So I'm not
Come
really...
tax time, if we don't put money aside, we're going to get bit.
So that I'm not really happy with. The other thing is, it's a lot of miles on my car.
Yes.
And even if we get a new car, I can put 40,000 miles on in a year.
Pam says, are you ever nervous about going to some places? I'm nervous for her, to be honest, as a caring husband. She's a way better shot than I am, so I'm not too concerned.
I do have my concealed carry permit, and I do carry. But I have...
that's it. We're demonetized. We talked about guns. Holy crap.
I have only been to one delivery that I was a little sketchy on. I texted the person prior to, when I was in front of their house and said, I'm here. What do you want me to do?
It's like, deliver the package. Isn't this how that works?
And she said, don't worry. We don't have any dogs. And go ahead and just set the package on the front door, front doorstep. I've been to lots of places with lots of dogs. Had dogs surrounding my car and texted the customer saying, I'm not getting out of the car, but I have your package. What do you want me to do?
Give it to Cujo. He'll bring it to the door.
And they're like, we'll be right there. Amazon customers have been really understanding and really gracious because bottom line, they want their package.
Well, we did DoorDash. Previous.
Customers, only the stoned ones really want their stuff. The other ones are like,
awesome.
Heck with you, figure it out.
Right, totally legalize marijuana just so we can deliver to stoners.
Right. Shipped, those customers are pretty respectful. They're paying, for the service annually.
Bikers Crazy Cruisers.
So,
What's up,
yeah.
guys?
I've got 5 different depots for Amazon that I deliver out of. So yeah, I'm actually having fun with it. But
And she's out. I mean, there's positives I think about
Yeah.
The negatives are you have to find a shift, right?
Right.
So she's constantly sitting there swiping her phone trying to find the next shift so she can
Right.
stay busy like it was a full-time job. And then obviously you got to drive your own car and
Right.
deal with that, the 1099 thing. But the positives are you're for yourself and you're out all the time. You're not penned up in an office. You don't have to be there at 7 o'clock in the morning
Nope.
or whatever time you start. And it varies quite a bit, right? So your day could be anything, the people you meet, the things you do, the places you go, it all just varies.
And then I make Amazon my primary because they pay the most, and then I'll backfill it with Shipt and DoorDash. I only do DoorDash during lunch shifts, or because obviously I want to be home when he's home. Otherwise, I could do a lot more.
I work 10-hour days, so we're all
Yeah.
good there.
Yeah.
But one of our things is we love. I mean, obviously, I love her. We've been together for a really
Right.
long time, and we want to continue that. And so, it's difficult on a relationship. Well, the first difficult thing in a relationship is certainly money.
The relationship, money, yeah.
If you want to throw your relationship into chaos, just start having money problems.
Right.
And that really makes it difficult. And then not being home at the same time takes a really strong relationship, and we could survive it, but we'd rather just choose to spend time together.
I love him.
So
I
we
want
we're prima donnas, right? We want weekends off, and we want to work days if we can help it.
So, for example, he's got Friday off as a paid Thursday and Friday as paid holidays. But I didn't want to miss out on some Friday income because then I would only be working 4 days this week. So I picked up a shift where I will leave the house at 3 a.m., but I should be home between 9 and 9:15 and make $100.
She left the house at like 4 o'clock the other day, and I just got up and surfed Facebook. I was like, well, that's it. I can't sleep anymore.
Oh my God, are you kidding?
I don't know what to do with myself now. I'm just like an idiot, right?
I'm so sorry. I tried to be quiet.
Yeah, I don't know. But no, it wasn't you. You snuck out like a church mouse, but there was like this... something's up, like the smell of gas in your house where you're like, I should get up and investigate why this is happening.
Well, and that was the day I ate shit on the curb carrying some poor person's groceries. I'm sorry. I think I smashed the fridge out of their eggs. But I'm feeling the pain hardcore.
That's why we did martinis today.
Yeah, it actually does help the pain. Am I missing comments? Hey, Slinky!
Firestorm's here.
Firestorm! Hello! Slinky, we took your suggestion, and we have stemless martini glasses.
You're a freaking genius, lady.
Thank you.
This is way better.
Yes, actually, he does have an Excel spreadsheet. I'm afraid to show him how many miles I'm driving a day.
I put together a delivery Excel sheet where you can choose a drop-down box of what you do, put in your mileage, put in what the price of gas is, and then you put in your income, and then it'll tell you what you made and how much to put away for the 1099 that's coming your way.
Right. I don't really think he knows how many miles I'm actually driving.
Now she's talking about getting a new car.
Yeah. Well, for example...
we just skipped past the whole new car conversation. Okay.
Yeah.
See how that works. I've been doing this a while. This is us talking about baseball.
Right. Thursday, I drove, I did 2 shifts on Thursday. I did a morning shift and an evening shift, and I drove 253 miles. So it's a lot of driving. Thank God for audiobooks. Thank God for Amazon Music. And GPS.
I can't stay in the car that long. Man, I don't know how people that drive for a living do it.
Um,
I mean, I'm a marathon driver. Don't get me wrong.
You are.
But all my family comments on how fast I can get from somewhere to somewhere when it's a long distance to cover. But it's torture for me. I'll take the worst problem at work and versus driving, because I'm just so over traveling after doing it for 15 years and hopping on a plane every Monday and hoping I get home on a Friday, or a 6-week run in Australia or whatever the case is. Anything that's not with like you and me.
Right.
I'm just, like, I better be either making money doing this or I better be spending time with Krista. That's it. These are the two things.
And I'm finding that I really don't like. I was working originally with my previous job, I was working 8 to 5 Monday through Friday with an hour for lunch, and it didn't have a lot of the flexibility that I was hoping for.
Yeah, but that's just a job, and a scheduled hired job in general is they're gonna we need everybody here at the same time and everybody quits at the same time so we can maintain productivity.
Yeah, but my job we had 5 paid holidays a year, and Jason's job has a lot more. My job offered crap vacation. His job offered more. So there were days that he was home all day on a paid holiday, and I was at work.
These are honeydew days at our house. Well, since I'm not going to be here and enjoy time with you, how about you paint the house?
That was not I didn't ask you to paint the house. I told you it would take me a while, but I would work on it in the mornings.
Gotcha. Yep.
And it would take me a while.
Yep. Whatever you say.
You can deduct your mileage on your income tax, and actually mileage with the IRS I think is 53 cents a mile.
Yeah, and you can deduct like a home office.
I can
things
deduct
like
my
that.
home office.
Getting to the standard deduction
phone.
is the problem, really, for us. Is trying to get to that standard deduction after you write off a room of your house and your internet and specific other things. Whatever.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we're going to be able to write off this year because. As a travel agent, as well as a delivery driver, I can write off a bunch of things. Unfortunately, my card is paid for, but we can write off a lot of the maintenance expenses that we've had to go through, which has been quite extensive over the last 60 days.
Sheila says, what about UPS?
UPS, I've applied for them. They are doing an Amazon or a delivery system similar to Amazon. It's a UPS Flex, and I've already applied to them. And the only opening they have is in Mount Dora, which is 45 minutes away, but I'm open to that at this point. The delivery stations I'm going to are in Daytona Beach and downtown Orlando, so they're 45 minutes each. So I don't mind driving at this point.
Daniel wants to put you to shame here. He puts about 135,000 miles a year on.
On my current estimate, my average is going to be about 40,000 miles in a vehicle.
I can top that because I probably put 100 to 150,000 miles a year on, but it's all on planes.
Yeah, it's all on planes.
It's a lot easier. I don't know how Daniel does it, okay?
And
I can't stand driving a pickup truck around.
I know.
I'm like, y'all are idiots.
He was mad at me because I didn't get something done. He's like, I'm going to spend all freaking day in this truck.
Really? You're going to throw me under the bus like
this? You were
this?
so mad at me.
That's not exactly how that went.
You were mad at me.
I was like, my sweet Krista, I would have really appreciated the time that you and I could spend together, quality at the house. But it's okay. I'll do the driving.
I'm not drunk enough to believe that bullshit.
As long as we're together in this pickup truck.
We were together, and that was all
you said. Oh, now you're just repeating me.
No. All you said was, I'm going to sit in this truck all day.
What do I need to put up a vote? Who believes who?
Okay, so
we're gonna make this into a Lolita Loca hashtag Team Jason hashtag Team Krista thing.
Right, Marilyn. We don't. When as long as we're together, we don't mind spending a lot of time in the car. We actually did a trip from Southern California to Central Oregon. We made the GPS said like 14 hours, and we made it in 11 hours and 45 minutes.
Yeah, but that's in a car. That's
in a
driving
the two
truck.
of us.
80,000 pounds rolling with every moron in the road cutting in front of you, dealing with everything. That's a totally different deal.
I feel so bad for truck drivers because I've sat in a lot of traffic over the last couple of weeks, and these cars just cut in front of them, and I'm like, if that guy's loaded, there is no way he's going to be able to stop on a dime, because some of these car drivers are just absolute asinine. It just pisses me off. Ugh. Okay. What
Dave
am I
Brandy's
missing?
Excursions is here. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, I need water.
I don't.
Anyway.
I'm not a big fan of driving anyway. It's just a way to get somewhere, and I want my freaking flying car. I'm tired of living in the past. When we were kids, we were promised our flying car. So where the hell is my flying freaking car?
Where is my Jetsons
I
car?
want my flying. I want Star Trek beaming technology.
That would be awesome. Unfortunately, I would be out of a delivery job because then the packages would just get beamed there. Look at Tom's comment. Team Jada.
You gotta pick, man. There's no middle fence here. Nobody wants to betray you because they're afraid. You just told me you had your CCW.
Right?
Otherwise, I would get a lot
I'm
more
not
votes.
drinking yet. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we're doing okay. I like my little job right now.
Yeah, it's keeping the gap between. I mean, well, your other job, the hours got cut so bad that it wasn't hard to beat that doing much of anything.
Yeah, no, I beat
I
what I
could
was
post
doing.
naked photos on the internet and make as much as she was making before.
Yeah, I'm making more than I was working part-time for that other company, and I work maybe 15 hours a week. I work less hours and make more money.
Sugar mama.
I could do a lot more. I'm only doing one shift a day.
If it wasn't for us wanting to be together at night or
Right.
keep the same schedule, you could probably kill this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would guess you could probably make $800 a week if you were willing to pick up whatever.
Yeah, I could do 600 without just with Amazon.
Yeah, but it's just hard because you never know what the day is going to bring.
Right.
So you're just sitting there waiting for something to pop up on the screen, and then you accept it, and boom, you're in the car and you're gone.
Yeah, but I want to work.
Dinner's in the oven. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm picky. I want to work during the daylight hours. I don't like delivering when it's dark because you can't see the frickin' addresses on the house because nobody puts them there. And I don't like getting up really early in the morning. Although I picked up 2 shifts this week that I'm getting up early in the morning. And one
Karma.
last week.
This is definitely karma.
Yeah, but
Krista is not the morning person. She needs multiple minutes and coffees to get rolling in the morning. Where I pop out of bed and I'm like, "Hello, sunshine, let's roll." You know.
Where's my fucking socks?
She's just like, man, you are just down on Jason today, aren't you?
No,
That's it.
that was a long time ago.
Fine.
That was a long time ago. But I suck at laundry. I really suck at laundry. I don't mind putting it in the washing machine. I forget to put it in the dryer, and the socks, I don't want to put them away. I don't want to mate them. I just want them to go
That's
away.
why we like cruising. Because you're not supposed to do laundry. And if you do, you just hand it a bag to some person
Right?
and they go do your laundry.
There's no person here to do that.
Right.
So
No cooking.
he gets
no
frustrated.
cleaning.
Yeah, he gets frustrated with me a lot.
You even get your
I'm
room
lazy.
cleaned a couple times a day, right?
Right?
Ninja cleaners coming in your room.
Right? I'm lazy. That's my problem.
Napping is totally acceptable while you're on a cruise.
Oh my gosh. I got home from my Thursday morning shift. Or no, Friday morning after I fell. Thursday morning I fell. And Friday morning, I woke up and I was still tired. And I watched TV for a couple hours and went back to bed.
And while I'm at work,
while you were at work.
slaving away.
And I woke up and
Slaving.
I'm like, oh no, I got another shift to go.
Slaving away. And you're over here napping, living the life.
I could use a nap right
And
now.
I'm the asshole sock guy. See how this works?
Okay, well, come on, dish it back. I suck at a lot of things. I'm easy target.
Oh. I'm just going to leave that I suck a lot of things
I'm an easy
that
target.
alone.
Because I don't like doing laundry.
Dude, you're perfect. Stop it. You know I love you.
I know.
Regular everyday life, it'll get to you, but you got to have your core deal dialed in.
Oh, Mare, I don't know how you do 4:30 to 5 a.m. I'm a little freaked out about a 4 a.m. start for 2 mornings in a row.
I could pick my shift. It would probably start at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'd be out of there at noon.
Yeah.
And then you'd have the whole rest of the day to do business when everybody else is at work. Go do your bank and your shopping, whatever other running
Right.
around in the middle of when nobody's cruising around. Instead I get out of there right at rush hour. After I
Yep.
pull my 10, and I'm like, driving home.
Rhonda, I am totally a night person. I'm a night owl as well, and
Hayden is too. He totally takes after you.
yeah, and I would totally work from 10 o'clock at night until 6 a.m. in the morning and be perfectly fine with that. But I don't sleep very good when he's not in the bed, so I need my Jason time. I do. Yes, salt and pepper's in the background. Did you get a little tear? I sleep for shit when he's not around, so.
Try being in a motel room in Buffalo, where you can't even get up and will not hit the wall trying to find the pisser.
I don't know how you get up in the middle of the night and not wonder, where am I? You know, am I in Australia?
Because you don't sleep very well to begin
Buffalo?
with. That's part of it, is you don't sleep very well to begin with. So you're always aware of where you're at. Or if you really like crashed out, you'd wake up and be like, what in the hell? Am I supposed to catch a flight? Am I going to work? What am I doing?
Everybody's rocking out to the music. Sheila,
Background music totally doesn't apply to the YouTube copyright rules.
That's true.
As
Sheila
long as
says,
it's focused on something else.
my hubby is a morning person. My daughter and I are not. Normally, I am a night person and he's the morning person. But for some reason, when my last job ended, I felt kind of guilty that I didn't have a job. So I was getting up in the morning with him, which wasn't happening when I was working.
Like when I would have cramps when she's pregnant, it was like sympathy,
right?
Pregnancy stuff,
Right.
Yeah, it's the same thing in reverse.
You had cramps when I was pregnant?
I felt for you.
Oh my gosh.
I peed my pants a couple times just to, make sure that we were both on the same page.
So yeah, I started out getting up in the morning feeling guilty because I didn't have a job and I wasn't contributing financially to the household. And then all of a sudden, doing this Amazon thing, I have to, work at getting the shifts. And for example, this morning I was up at 3:45 a.m., stayed awake until 4:45 and then went back to bed. Only because my dog kept waking him up.
She got out of bed, and all the animals decided to, if they were in their kennel, cry for her, and the ones that sleep on top of her, the cats, decided to sleep on top of me, which is a no-go. Negative, Ghost Rider.
Hard pass.
The pattern is full.
So
one of the cats ended up somewhere because I was like, what the hell is on me? And the next thing I know, I heard this, jump. This cat hauling ass. Oh shit, I just kicked a cat off the bed. What are you doing sleeping on me? Are you crazy?
I wasn't there.
No negative.
So yeah, I was up early this morning, but now I have all my shifts scheduled for the week, and then I will backfill with
Southern Fed Vapes, 407.
Jordan.
That's your boy.
Hey, Sean, what's happening? We need to meet up because I still have your koozies from like ever ago.
Jamie's telling me that this is going to get copyrighted anyway. All right, I guess we'll go without our $15 this month.
Oh man, I think some of these are not even that.
Yeah, whatever.
Why is it going to get copyrighted?
YouTube with their policy violations and shared revenue stuff. Whatever. We don't really pay too much attention.
Whatever. Jason,
we didn't get on YouTube for the money. That's for damn sure.
Right.
This is why we got on YouTube. We got to know so many cool people.
Right.
On Thursday, I'm sitting there having dinner with Kim and Bernadette. The week before, shows in the house, just making friends and having fun. We've met with Sharon.
Roy and
Jamie.
Amanda, they set sail today or tomorrow?
I thought it was today. No, it's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Roy and Amanda,
Roy and Amanda and Michelle and Josh.
Josh, happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, brother, if you ever see this.
Marilyn, I totally agree. I can sit in the car a long time as long as he's driving. But when I'm driving, I got to get out like every 5-10 minutes, 15 minutes. If it's a long drive, every hour or two, I have to get out of the car. Otherwise, I go stir crazy. So driving across the country, following him.
They drive me crazy with the getting out of the car thing. Everybody wants to get where they're going, but nobody wants to stay in the car.
Right? Ninja Dojo cleaners.
I've driven 1,000 miles without getting out of the car. I mean, old truck driver too. I have driven.
Yeah, you have driven truck. What else we got? Let's see.
Southern Fed Vapes asks if we have any beers brewing. Not right now. For some reason, I just haven't been doing a lot of brewing lately, but I have a Kolsch on my mind.
You've been thinking about Kolsch for a while.
I just want to brew that Kolsch, and it's not the right season, I get it, but I don't care. I am in the mood for a nice frothy-headed Kolsch.
We do have 1-year-old mead that we are going to start breaking out. And we have a lot of stuff still on tap.
Yeah, I'm going to dump some of that and get to brewing, I guess.
Slinky calls them kitty flight lessons. There's one cat that literally wants to sleep on me, and the other cat wants to sleep around my head.
What?
So I'm pretty sure it was the one that that sleeps on me went over to him because I wasn't there. Yeah, the neighbor's dogs.
Control thing.
We have beers brewed. Yes, we still have 4 on tap and 2 ciders, I think.
Thank you, Mayor.
Mayor. Yes. She's okay. So now we're only $5 short of our $15 on the video.
I uploaded the Epic Rock Show and got a violation, so I deleted that little piece.
Right, which was a great piece, by the way.
And then 5 days later, I got a copyright on that. And you know, like I said, who gives a shit? What I really was interested in was representing the Epic Rock Show because it was so cool. Right. And I'm not going to sit there and chop it into little pieces over the 40 cents that we might pull off a video. Like I said, what the big deal is that we make friends. And,
right.
I mean, Nails by Mayor is one of them.
Sean put a thing up before.
Thank you.
No, Sean said has a question or a statement. Will YouTube let it pass if you put a disclaimer in the title?
No, but it's supposed to be the new YouTube rules a few months ago where background music wouldn't apply. So when we cruise, a lot of our problem is that you'll be doing things with music in the background, and then all of a sudden you get a copyright for it, and you're out of luck. All of that footage is trash, unless you want to. There's a few ways to kick it around.
Sheila, you're awesome.
Thank you, Sheila.
Okay, so now we got our $15.
But you can overlay some of YouTube's music or whatever over the top of it, and it confuses the bots. Or you can lay different music over the top of it, and you have to do what you have to do. If you do it enough times, I think you actually get in real trouble, and then your channel's deleted. So maybe we should create a backup channel somewhere just in case, and we can all still be together.
Slinky, you make mead? I got some other friends that make mead. Impressive. He actually makes really, really good mead. It turns out to be about
apple pie mead.
It turns out to be about 14% ABV. It's really, really good. And the longer it sits, the more it ages and the better it gets. Let me go get it. I can't do mead now. These freaking martinis are kicking my ass. I'm having a... Shit, the comments just flew. I'm having a 26 degrees Brewing Co. Impala IPA La Apala. Fuck it, I'm gonna let him read that. We can get around it. I'll tell you all my secrets. Jamie tells us we can get around it, and he's gonna tell us all his secrets. But Sean put a thing up about what he's drinking right now, and I don't know.
1 up, 5 down.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
We're getting drunk tonight, or today. We have another video we have to do still.
Oh wow.
We haven't drank. We made this about this time last year.
Yeah, let me go find the cap that I threw across the yard.
It's right. It didn't go very far.
Made.
Oh heaven.
12/10/17 is when I bottled this. When it was done fermenting.
That's nice.
Let's try that. Now we gotta wait 20 more freaking minutes.
Oh, I know. Shit, that's good though.
Oh wow.
I know, right?
It's really come along.
Yeah, it has. It's totally changed. There was a comment from Sean about what he was drinking. I didn't understand because A, I don't have my glasses, and B, I'm intoxicated.
Thank you, Jamie. If you have any it isn't like we haven't. Basically, the webcam you're looking at right now is the exact webcam
Jamie told us to buy.
It's like, dude, quit sucking. Just go buy this webcam.
So
then he said hardline too, and Klaykowski said hardline. So
yep. So we now have a hardline.
That just happened.
Yeah, we have a hardline.
I had to look at after all the RJ45 jacks that I've made. I still have to look up the pin out on it.
Oh, you really?
Yeah, I can't remember. It's brown, blue, green, tan. I can't remember.
So he made it. He's following all your advice.
Well, he's my bro.
I know.
I
love Jamie and
man.
Sharon.
Him and Sharon are just they're this whole cruise community. I can't. We gush over everybody, and I don't mean. I mean, it's not like we're trying to put the dog on.
We've met Jamie and Sharon in
I think
person,
the worst of them
and
is Sandy the Shenanigator. She's the one that you got to watch out for.
Yeah, she will start.
She's cruising solo right now.
And her room is sweet. If you are friends with her on Facebook, her room is sweet.
And Tom is pretty sketchy too. You gotta watch that guy.
Tom's full of it. Wait a minute. Yeah,
Just
he's
kidding,
having.
Tom.
Okay, so Sean's having a 26-degree brewing company IPA.
IPA 1A.
Oh, that's what he's having.
Oh. We looked at IPA today that was $13 for a freaking 6-pack, dude. Tell me where you get off charging $13, or was it a 4-pack?
It was.
Remember that one with the pineapple and whatever?
No, that was a 6-pack.
It was a 6-pack, but it was $13 for a freaking 6-pack.
Oh, helicopters too.
And I bought a buy one get one of Land Shark for $9 or $8.
Slinky.
12-pack of beer for $8. And
right?
It's, just enough of that shit.
Slinky, I will put put one of these bottles with your name on it. So the next time you come to Florida or the Orlando area and we can do a meetup, I'll give you a bottle. Yeah, the weather here is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it's in the 80s
probably
now.
80s and no humidity. Yeah, Guy, the weather is gorgeous.
That's not supposed to happen, Firestorm. It's supposed to be if it's incidental music, you don't get dinged for it. If it's not the focus.
If it's not the focus.
You know, like what I recorded you doing the cha-cha slide and got a hit for that, and I was like, well, I guess that's fair enough, you know, because that was what it was all about, was the cha-cha slide. But
you tell me about all these hits.
If you were just panning the Lido and the cha-cha slide just happened to be on, that shouldn't be a hit. But I mean, you know, whatever. It's
Crazy
YouTube.
Cat Traveler.
Hey.
Nails likes the partner in crime. Yeah, we're double trouble. It's an IPA. They put an A1A in the name because they're on A1A. Ah, you bottled it in smalls. How cool! Yes, we've bottled it in multiple sizes, but I prefer the little baby bottles
because it's so
because they're so cute and they're very strong.
This one was 11.7 ABV, so
yeah,
there's that.
Guy, the next cruise we have is February 29th out of Fort Lauderdale on the Carnival Magic. It is
hey Trevor, cheers.
A cruise, a non-group group cruise through another channel called Adventures Ahead, and
everybody knows Adventures Ahead.
Well, some don't. I'm just throwing it out there in case, because all these, you know.
Who are these Sharon at Sea people?
Right. Who's this Lolita Loca? No, it's through Adventures Ahead. Jenny with Lolita Loca is the travel agent for this cruise, and it's an 8-day cruise going to the Eastern Caribbean. We're pretty excited about that one. Well,
we get some, man. I got plenty of that shit. And actually, this stuff needs to be drank like in the next 4 months, otherwise it's going to start to get an oxidation. It won't taste as good. So come on over and grab yourself a couple bottles.
Lisa's joining.
Oh, but it is phenomenal
with
right
a tasty.
now.
She's in Michigan, joining in with a tasty IPA because she's a beer chick.
Did you see what Sheila said the temperature was where she is in Virginia?
No, I did not.
39 degrees.
Absolutely no way.
Did they activate FEMA yet?
Right? In Florida, that FEMA would be activated. How long of a network cable do you have?
I made about 120 or 90 footer or somewhere in there.
It's ridiculous.
I just stretched it from like here to the router and added another 20 feet in case I need to get over the top of something.
Yeah, and he tried. The cable wasn't cooperating. He was trying to cooperate,
but trying to pull the cable out.
I was laughing. I shouldn't have laughed, but that's what happens when I have a drink or three.
Guy says it's cold there too. I know. I get it. We're blessed, right? You know,
we are.
We have some mild temperatures down here for sure.
Nails by Mara, 49 days till I get on Independence of the Seas. I'm thinking about that GoPro you posted about, Jason. Do you think they'll have a Black Friday deal? Yes, they will have a Black Friday deal. Target And Best Buy and another West Coast store called Fred Meyer are having a GoPro 8 bundle for $349. It includes like a stick that you can hold the camera on.
The bundle isn't
as well
much.
as a head mount
If
and an
you
extra
have
battery.
a GoPro already, you already have all that crap. But, you know,
Right.
okay, fine. It's a
But it
shorty
does
stick.
include an extra battery.
The extra battery's okay. You know, you can always use
That's
an extra
$50.
battery. It doesn't include any of the media modules
No.
or the light or any
No.
of that goodness.
There's
But it is $50 cheaper than a regular GoPro, and they do throw you a shorty stick, a head mount, and an extra battery. So.
Right. And he's been chomping at the bit about a GoPro 8, so we'll see what happens for Christmas. Search bikini girls Ethernet code in Google Image.
What? Bikini? What?
Firestorm posted a comment. You need to go back and check that one out. I'm way behind. Yeah, because I
Hold
just
on,
now
I
got
gotta
to the
find
weather.
this bikini thing somebody was talking.
Joyce, this meat is a year old. He bottled it on December 10th.
Yeah,
last
this
year.
recipe is specifically was created so it could be drank quickly because we have no patience.
Yes, Sean, you know where we live. Slinky, I have not been on the Carnival Magic. We've mainly sailed on fantasy class ships, so we're excited to try some of the bigger ships.
Are we? I think so. I think I am too. I'm down with that.
I'm interested to just try it. Sean says he's going to message us later, and he's definitely going to come over and
we'll
see
be
us.
there. We ain't going nowhere.
I've got your koozies.
We've been drinking, so
And-
you know, our plan is to kick it at home unless tacos are in our future, then that would be
Then
like
we
an
have
Uber
to
ride.
Uber ride. Yeah, we have to Uber to
It's like
tacos.
over there. the
Right?
taco
We have
joint.
to Uber to tacos.
Remember that Halloween we didn't before Uber was invented? This is
We
how
had to walk.
we walked home from a
Oh.
Halloween party, and we were shit-faced. Ran across this 18, 19-year-old kid who was just plowed, hammered.
It was really bad.
Helped him home,
Right?
and then continued our journey. It had to be what, 3 miles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was really cold. Actually, I
well-
think that was a New Year's Eve party.
Was it?
I think that was a
don't remember
New
what it
Year's
was.
Eve party.
That was hilarious. We walked that kid right up to, and then we dashed like we just did like a ding dong doorbell ditch. We were like, ding dong, your drunk kid's home. Boom, out the door we went, man.
We brought your drunk teenager home.
I don't know how he got that shit faced. He
I
was
don't either.
hammered.
And you want to know something funny? Our kid doesn't like to get drunk.
No, it's not
Neither
his
of our kids don't drink, really.
thing. No, it's, I mean, everybody's got their thing, so you know, it's all good.
Yeah, Sheila, yes, you should get on the group cruise. Contact Jenny at Lolita Loca. Like I said, it's February 29th, 2020, and it's an 8-day cruise, and I think it'll be an absolute blast.
First, we
She's
got to get
going
paid
on the
for it, too.
Glory. Yeah, Guy, you shouldn't have moved from Florida. The weather's gorgeous.
I hear it gets old. That we haven't gotten there yet, but a lot of old Floridians complain about this 2-season wet, dry, always warm thing, and they miss fall and spring and winter and stuff like that.
Yes, I know who Fred Meyer is. Crazy cat traveler. Actually, one of my cousins is one of the chief buyers for Fred Meyer's. She lives in Portland, Oregon. So yeah, we are original West Coasters. Implants to the.
We're
East
so old
Coast.
we remember Gemco.
Yeah. What was that other one? Smart and Final in Southern
Smart and
California.
Final still is. They're still in business.
They're still in business. I love that store.
That was the original membership store.
Oh, Rhonda's on the Harmony of the Seas in 1 week.
Yeah.
I work at Target and can't wait till Black Friday. Yeah, we haven't. When we lived in Oregon, I was out at the Black Friday. I mean, I would go to bed at like 7 o'clock at night and wake up at 9 and then hit the road.
This is before people started getting killed doing
Yeah,
Black
before
Friday.
people started dying. Once we got out here to Florida, almost 9 years ago, I kind of quit doing the Black Friday thing unless it was daylight.
Well, Florida's a different crowd.
Yeah, and at our local Walmart, people were getting trampled for TVs. So I'm not into that thing. He will go with me if I ask him to.
Yeah.
He hates shopping, but he'll go with me if I ask him to. But
I wouldn't have you out doing Black Friday alone.
Yeah.
If I could help it. I'd rather be there and pick out my own present.
I just find it so much easier to
The
do
GoPro
online.
8, not the silver, the black. This,
Yeah,
the one.
I know. I actually prefer to do my shopping online. That way I don't even have to worry about it. The only time I do have to go to Walmart on Black Friday is for the Pioneer Woman Black Friday stuff they have.
What in the hell did she possibly come out with new that didn't already pre-exist?
There's some other cute little packages that came out this year. It's only like $60. So I'm working extra shifts next week to make sure that happens.
I already made the money for my own Christmas present. Go
Right?
ahead. Yeah, online shopping is way better.
Yeah, I prefer online shopping.
And it doesn't matter, you know, if your store's out of stock or whatever the case
Right.
is. It just comes to your house. You know, there's not the searching around, stand in line for 2 hours, and then run into a store only to find out there was 5 of them.
Right? Yeah, moving back to Florida, we love it here. My family's still in Oregon. His family's still in California.
What's left of them?
Bye, Southern Fed, Sean.
Later, bro.
Like the dream class. You know, I'm not looking at the camera. I'm looking at these comments. There's such little type. Oh, you're way ahead of me.
I'm sorry.
We go on the dream. I'm probably miss. I would probably miss. Trevor, I miss fall a little bit.
It's what comes after that's our issue.
Yeah, it's what comes after fall that's an issue. And for us, fall is this weather. It's 80 degrees, no humidity, and very comfortable out. So
Yeah, Tom, there'll be another Jeopardy the next time we substitute for somebody. I'm developing new categories and fun interactions. That'll be cool, I hope.
yes, Mary,
I thought
you
that
do
was
need to
fun.
upgrade.
Did you
That
think that
was
was fun?
fun.
I thought it was
That
fun.
was.
The whole
I
Jeopardy.
wish there was a way we could keep track of everybody's scores, but
Not
it's
without
so
like
hard.
an app download or some crazy crap
It's
like
so
that. But just to
hard.
log in and hit it and quit it, you know, it's hard.
Yeah. Sheila, the only reason I did Black Friday back then is because you had to be at the store at a certain time in order to get the things, and I'm really cheap.
And it used to be actually on Friday. Remember
Yeah, it
back
used to
in the day
actually
when
be
it
on Friday, so
started
I would-
like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning on Friday, and it didn't start at Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, I did go to one where I basically was in line at 10 o'clock at night on Thanksgiving, but they only had they had limited quantity. I was trying to get him a hunting rifle, and they had it like a stupid price. Obviously, when I got there at 10 o'clock at night, there was like probably 300 people in line ahead of me. So obviously I didn't get it that night.
Juice Box, we are out in late February on whatevs.
February 29th. Go to
Maybe you
Adventures
already
Ahead and
answered
look
that
at their. I did, but
Let's
I can
party.
do it again. His meat is really good.
It's too good for 11%.
I keep just doing little sips.
It's only
thinking,
5% behind the martini you just had.
Yeah, I know, but it's really good.
It is really good. I see pizza in our future probably.
I do Black Friday online. Actually, a lot of Black Friday sales are actually on right now.
Yeah. And BlackFriday.com tells you what
Yes.
sales are coming up.
Yes.
So if you're curious where you should be or what is going to come on sale, go to BlackFriday.com.
I love Pioneer Woman stuff. So I've got the Pioneer Woman crock pot and the utensils and
Mare's dancing in her seat.
I don't have. I know, right?
This is generally what we do between drinks, to sit here and listen to music.
Yeah, this is exactly what we do, except we don't talk to people.
And we don't try this new meat or this old
Right?
meat, which is fucking delicious. Oh my goodness.
I can dance now. I'm sober enough to dance.
Good girl.
Right?
Sorry, we knew that was going to be a tough episode.
Yeah. I'm old school. I still do Black Friday, but it's not the same now. The store's open on Thursday.
Yeah.
Actually, if you look at BlackFriday.com, most of the stores are closed this year because the stores kept opening earlier and earlier to try to get the business, and they found that they were
Well, that's
their
impeding on
employees were having
yeah, your
issues.
poor freaking employees.
your
I mean,
employees were having issues and refusing to show up.
You gotta have
so,
like Thanksgiving dinner for breakfast so they can get to work in time. That's ridiculous. That's not right.
oh, Mare's too close to the water. It's only 77 there.
Only.
I've had
77.
crackers and all sorts of carbs today, so I'm getting ready to. I'm going into a hot flash right now. So, Trevor Begottler loved our Paradise vlogs. He went on that ship for his honeymoon.
Yeah, we had a good time on that ship, right?
Yeah.
And the Spikers.
Yes, we went with Spikers,
Cruise
Crazy
Addicts
Cruisers, and Cruise Addicts. Were on the ship with us. We had an amazing time, and I am caught up in the chat.
We had a really good time with them, man.
Yeah.
Like I said in the vlog, if you have the chance to cruise with Spikers Crazy Cruisers, I would embrace that. They were awesome.
Yes,
We had a
I
really good
agree.
time. Laughed our ass off. My side hurt.
Sheila, I actually did a laptop last year for my grandson, and I got it at bestbuy.com, and I scheduled it for pickup because obviously I'm in Florida and he's in Oregon, so I scheduled it for pickup by my daughter in Oregon, and Oregon doesn't have sales tax, so that was another bonus. And she went and picked it up and wrapped it, and all was good. So and it was like $89 for the laptop.
Yeah.
It was really cheap, and so I do get up at I'm awake at midnight.
Yeah,
Wednesday
Firestorm
night.
says he don't like crowds, and that's why the online thing is so bomb.
Right.
Wherever the sale is, you just get involved with that, and then it shows up at your house a few days later.
Right.
It's killing the brick and mortar stores, but
It is killing the brick and mortar stores. Walmart sales went live at midnight. The night of Thanksgiving, or the night before, the Wednesday night at midnight, the Black Friday doorbuster stuff went online. So that's when I was able to get that stuff. Same with bestbuy.com. A lot of the stuff went live at midnight. So I just stayed up late Wednesday night and
just looking to save a buck. But
Yeah.
I'm not going to destroy my family time or my Thanksgiving dinner over it, or get up at midnight so I can be at the store standing in line at 2 a.m. with 100 other people that are trying to trample me. That's ridiculous.
Slinky, you don't need a video to know how to order alcohol to your room. If you go, if you are on a Carnival cruise, go to Manage My Cruise, and you can go to Order Beverages. It's the same as ordering a 12-pack of water. You would order a bottle of alcohol, and it'll just go to your room.
So I'm like, hey, throw a BLT
yeah.
and some fries on there while you're coming.
Right? Slinky, yes. I believe there are two, go to blackfriday.com again and just type in iPad. But I believe Walmart has an iPad for Black Doorbuster sale, and Target. Those are the two I think have iPads. And yeah, it's the night before Thanksgiving. I remember when my mom would get up at like 6 o'clock in the morning. I know your mom did it too. Get up at like 6 o'clock in the morning and start cooking the turkey.
Yep.
And then we'd be eating.
Sherry does the same, but Sherry cooks
Yeah.
for like my sister
30,
Sherry
40 people.
cooks for 3-4 days, and the preparation before that of the shopping, gathering ingredients, and
It's ridiculous.
to pull off a phenomenal Thanksgiving meal for all those people. And she's big time
Yeah.
good cook, but
Yeah. No way. I did one year.
I'm like, peel the plastic off the top, put it in the microwave, 3 minutes.
So yes, I do use as many conveniences as possible. I have found that honey baked ham has a lot of amazing sides. Pre-made, you just got to heat them up, and we put them all in the oven. I do cook a turkey on Thanksgiving, but I do get a honey baked ham for Christmas. And I get the sides for Thanksgiving.
I've been
from
lobbying for a
ham.
honey baked ham for Thanksgiving.
And we got a 20-pound turkey.
You can't have too much honey baked ham in your life.
I know. We'll have one for Easter. Because that hopefully by then it'll just be us. So yeah, I think there's only going to be 4 eating this 20-pound turkey on Thanksgiving, and I have a really large refrigerator, but I don't want it completely full. What am I? Let's see.
Trevor says you got the drink package on the Liberty of the Seas. Goodbye, liver.
Right?
Oh yeah,
Liver-
yeah.
wow.
We can hit it hard for a little while, but the longer the cruise, man, the longer we just start petering out.
Yes. Sheila, I haven't ordered a bottle while on a cruise. I'm told that if you do buy alcohol, in a bottle while you're on the cruise, you can't get it in your possession until either the night before you depart or the morning of debarkation.
Yeah, Nails, Mayor, you feel my pain, right?
Right?
I was just talking to Krista about how it would be like in my old age and not have things available to me that are currently available to me
Yes, you were.
of a sexual nature.
He's got a limited amount of. Can we say that without?
Come on, little buddy. Come on. You
Right?
can do it.
He's got a limited number of years on that little
how this
buddy
all works
rising
out,
to
but I don't
the
want to take
rising to
any
attention.
chances. I don't want to take any chances.
So our son has lived with us, with his fiance and multiple animals, for 1 year and 4 days.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do for your family. So that's just the way it is.
And it's a struggle.
Well, it's an inconvenience for us. I mean, anybody that has adult kids living with them knows what I'm talking about. And it's not a diss or a rip or anything like that. It's just that's the way life is.
Yep.
And you do what you got to do for your family.
Yep.
I just hope there's a little boner time left when he moves out.
I didn't say it. I said, rise, your little buddy, rise to attention.
Don't like everybody didn't get what you were saying. That pitch was in the dirt, dude.
Yes, Crazy Cat Traveler. One of the things I do miss the most about Oregon is the no sales tax. And the other thing I miss is the fact that some guy will run out there and pump your gas.
Fill your gas tank. But for me, that drove me nuts. Because you're waiting for him to do that when you feel productive pumping your own gas. You pull up to the pump, you get out, you start pumping gas, and you have to wait on somebody, and if it's busy, you're just sitting there like an idiot waiting for someone to come put gas in your car.
Right? So I kind of did how to order a bottle document post that I just sent to my group cruiser family sister. You've done gifts to people.
Yeah.
So can you explain really quickly how to order a gift to someone's room?
Yeah, you just go to Carnival and then the gift section or this, and basically you're going to buy it like you were buying it for yourself, and it'll ask you somewhere along the way where it goes. If you know the person's first name, last name, and date of date they sell, it's done. That's all basically the information you need.
Oh, Pam is sad.
What happened to Pam?
Pam just got off a cruise ship this morning, but she's pretty stoked.
A moment of silence for Pam's cruise.
Right.
Oh, that worked out like with the music even.
It did. That was cool. But she was pretty excited about how fast debarkation was, because they had facial recognition, and it was just bam, 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 bam off the ship. Here's your luggage. Goodbye.
Anytime you can reduce those pain points, it's all good.
Nails by Mara says, I'm moving into a one bedroom as soon as she's gone.
Yes, Trevor, you can pick what day. It'll ask you when you want it delivered.
Yes.
And if you're sending somebody a gift, send it on the second or third day.
Right.
Because if it's a friend or somebody like that, but if you're sending a fellow YouTuber a gift or something like that, they have 4 dozen chocolate covered strawberries on day 1.
Yeah.
And so
if it's an 8-day cruise and you send it day 5 or day 6 or day 7, that's fine because they will have gotten through everything.
The dogs are helping us out here, patrolling, making sure we're secure, watching the fence.
I don't know. My hometown back in Oregon, my daughter and my parents still live there, and they do pump their own gas. Occasionally, but for the most part,
right? The only one you can pump by yourself is diesel.
Yeah, for the most part, you have to wait for someone to pump your gas, and it's against the law for you to pump your own gas at some locations. Yes,
they were afraid to kill it because it would kill some jobs.
Yeah,
and it was, minimum wage job or whatever the case is, but it was still employment. So.
Sheila, I was really adamant about refusing self-checkout at a lot of places because I thought it would be killing a lot of jobs, and it does. But Walmart...
How is it that I can do something faster than somebody else can?
That somebody getting paid to do it.
That's my point.
So
I go through Home
Walmart,
Depot, when I'm trying to get back the job,
right?
and just get these parts and get back the job, get this machine running, and find an airport and get the hell out of there. And it's self-checkout every time.
Yeah. Now, when I, on when I don't have a shift that day, or I'm going to the grocery store, I have a lot of time, so I don't mind going to the to have the person check my groceries out. But when I'm on a time crunch, take me to self-checkout, because I can scan that shit. I mean, I got barcodes like Sam's Club. I put stuff in the cart with a barcode up, so I can just beep 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 bout. And
Beep, 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 bout.
yeah, and then you do Sam's Club. You do.
Oh yeah, because the line at Sam's Club is horrendous.
Yeah,
So
you do.
I do the app.
You do the app.
And then you basically pay for it and show the lady your phone. She scans the little barcode,
And you're
counts
out the door.
items, and gone.
Don't even have to go through a register, which is pretty cool. So we do use self-checkout at a couple,
I gotta yell at the dogs. Hello, we're not in danger. Come here. Stop. We're fine. Appreciate your concern. It's the same dog as it was last time you were outside.
Let's see. Yeah, someone pumping my gas after doing it for quite a while in Florida. It is a little different. When we first moved to Florida, I sat at the gas pump and waited for someone to come out to pump my gas, and nobody showed up.
She
So
calls me up. Hey, can you come over here?
it was a little weird. Also, New Jersey doesn't have feeders on the highway. I don't know what that means.
The side roads, you mean?
It says, Sheila. No, it's Firestorm. Also, New Jersey doesn't have feeders on the highway.
I don't know. Sheila, clarify. It's interactive.
No, Firestorm.
Oh, Firestorm, sorry. Sheila can't open the plastic bags. Is that a first world problem or not? Once they quit coming out, like you grab one and the next one opens, that's it. It's broken from there. We just walk away, throw everything in your cart, and deal with it.
Nails by Mare refuses to use self-checkout. She pissed off a manager when he said there was a self-checkout open, and she looked at him sideways and told him, "No thanks, I don't work for you."
That's originally was our thought too, but
yeah,
we succumbed by a time savings.
It does. It saves a lot of time, because a lot of the people at Walmart are just there punching a time clock, and they truly do not care how many people get through their line. I personally value my time.
I'm all for time. That seems to be, you're rushing through life,
right?
And you're trying to save the time.
Well, we screwed
that
our
20,
blowy.
30 seconds you can get through rushing through the first part of the 8 hours of a day to spend it with somebody you care about or some time you want to.
Mare's under review.
Let me just hit show on that.
Yeah. So yeah, YouTube's really freaking out a lot over language and
No, I don't know if you
discussions.
Enough with this
children.
Putting your morality. I don't mean to get off on a tirade, so I'll make it quick. But don't define your morality on me. I'm not. A curse word. It sounds coming out of your mouth.
Yeah, it's. I hate that politics and businesses are having to run. To throw the disclaimer out there. We are not appropriate for children.
Meanwhile, fuck the police is playing in the
right?
background. That was fine 20 years ago, but Mayor says ass, and that's an issue in 2019.
We are vaping, and we've been vaping quite a while, and we are still alive because we are not vaping something that is illegal in the state of Florida. That is a water or a non-water soluble product.
It's that degenerate life, man.
Right?
Embrace it.
She's like, seriously? That's not a cuss word. Mayor, you are correct. However, it is also, I think they just
and I turned that shit off, and it's still showing up.
I know. We're not alone. Sharon at Sea,
well, I can see for it. Maybe a family channel if they would turn that on, but whatever,
You stated very clearly that we are not a family channel.
Well, But look at all the social platforms out there, and
Right.
like some of them it's all on, and some of them others try to define what appropriate behavior or language should be, and it just drives me nuts, man. You know, here we are in 2019, and we're still deciding what people should look like and what people should say. It's like, man, just get over it. It's a boob. It's a word. Get over it.
I have two.
And if you felt like getting them out in public, then so be it, you know?
Yeah, free
You
the
got
nipple.
dudes running around with their shirts off.
Oh, I just
you know.
demonetized this again, didn't I?
You're right. There goes our 1150 this month.
Ah. Look, daytime TV. Yes, daytime TV. So yeah, we Ow.
You all right?
Yeah, I don't think I'm drunk enough. I'm feeling it now.
I got some mead right there for you.
I know, but then the blowy's not gonna work.
Nah, we'll work it out.
Okay, we're gonna have to.
We'll just put a disclaimer on the second half of the video.
Krista fell down and drank to get rid of the pain. Yeah. Anyway, yes. But who? Yes, Trevor. We like being who we are. We're just.
You got no choice, man. You
No.
know, I spent and I don't mean to get off, you know, like on a real emotional topic, but we spent a lot of years trying to fit in,
Yeah.
and we just said fuck it.
We don't. We're not G-rated.
Well, I mean, whatever you are, just be that. That's my
Yeah.
key point of the pro booby, pro language, pro whatever you are. You know, just do you, and stop enforcing other people to try and fit that mold.
Right? And I think that's one thing that's drawn a lot of people to the Degenerate Cruisers channel.
Well,
because
a whole lot of people. What are you talking about? There's like 10 of us.
Right, that's true.
But that's
But-
10 more than we used to have.
Exactly. But I think people like that we, you know, anyone who's met us, Mare has met us in person, Jamie and Sharon have met us in person. There's a lot of people that met us in person.
Best people ever, too, right? You know,
Right?
the best people I know are degenerates.
Right? And they've all said that we are in person exactly who we are on video. So
We put the act on, right?
we do.
We try to act like we're decent people.
I can put on the dog show and pony show and put a suit
Then we go
on.
in the bathroom and I'm slapping you around, you know. You're kicking me in the nuts. Yeah. Looks like something out of Live PD.
Right. That's one of our favorite shows to watch to get ideas from. Ideas of how not to behave in public. Trevor, it's 25
Yeah, you're right,
right
Trevor.
now.
Life is too short to be somebody else.
Yes.
And you got to believe in destiny
we
or
love
whatever
you
it is you
too.
believe in, that you're the person you're supposed to be for a reason.
Firestorms, that makes y'all, okay, so first thing he says, that's why I love you. And Firestorm says, that makes y'all awesome, no facades, no fake mess. Oh no, they're, nope, what you see is what you get. Completely.
And we get it. We probably drop a lot more F-bombs than the next guy, but,
Right?
you know.
Mare's so cute. God forbid I should drop an F-bomb in this chat. Geez, sorry. Not gonna conform to their crappy standards.
Yeah, but here we are anyway.
I'm too much of a bitch for that. Oh no, Mare. Mm-mm.
My name is Jason. I had to approve that message.
Mare and I have matching broomsticks hanging out in our closets, okay? Sheila doesn't know how to act in public. Either do we. That's,
No.
yeah.
There is no acting.
No.
Do you and let it flow.
As Popeye would say, I am what I am.
Damn right.
According to Pam. Live PD kicks a ... but LOL. Yes, Daniel, we do like watching live PD, and we usually watch it Friday nights, and then we watch it Saturday nights after Adventures Ahead Live. Which they're going live tonight,
At
right?
some point, we
They
we
said they
hope
were
to
gonna-
see them from NOLA.
Yeah, they're in New Orleans.
Is it easier to
getting
say
ready.
NOLA, or is that just hip?
I think that's a hip
Is
thing.
it,
'cause
is it
I
less?
did-
It's like, have you ever had somebody say www.yahoo.com or whatever, and then but it would actually be less syllables to say World Wide Web.
It would.
So is NOLA just a fancy phrase for the in crowd versus saying New Orleans?
NOLA, I think, is the airport code for New Orleans.
No, it would be 3 letters.
NWO?
I don't know what it is.
I don't know what New Orleans is.
I haven't flown in New Orleans airport yet.
But yes, Daniel,
There
we
would
do
be
like
some
live
fresh
PD.
Tabasco in my cabinet if I had.
Mary says, just
Ooh,
party
there's a
on,
new
dude.
Tabasco coming out. Did you guys see that? I don't know, or was that just me? It was all
That
excited.
was just
okay,
you.
sorry.
Sheila was watching the Killer Wives show, so her husband thinks she's up to something.
Right. Sleep lightly.
Oh. Slinky says, I say Nolans.
Nolans.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for like the crew, the locals. They call it Nolans.
Yes, Marilyn, we are who we are.
LSY. Thank you, Firestorm. Cleared that up.
LSY, that's the New Orleans
That's
code?
New Orleans Airport.
Okay, so I don't know what NOLA stands for.
I assume that's somewhere after LSU,
I don't know.
Louisiana State, airporty thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Like Portland's
Louis
PDX,
Armstrong International Airport.
There you go. Man, I had a storyline going. Y'all fucked it up with facts.
NOLA is for the folks who can't say the whole thing, like us folks who can't. Oh, like the U.
Oh,
I can't read
MSY. That's right. Yeah, that's right.
What?
That's right.
Read Mayor's
Yeah,
comment.
because I book flights, and I have booked a couple of texts into New Orleans, and it's MSY. That's right.
Oh.
Thanks for having my back, man. I appreciate that.
I curse all day, and I will not be stopping anytime soon. It is what it is. It is, Marilyn. My grandma told me that I needed to refrain from talking like a sailor, that I sounded like a Navy person.
A Navy person.
Yes.
Honestly, you should take that as a compliment. Some of the best folks I know.
My grandfather was Navy. He was in World War II.
That's where she got it from.
And Grandpa.
That's where you got it from.
That's where I got it from. Grandpa got in a lot of trouble with my parents when I was young because I came home with lots of interesting verbiage that I had only heard from him. And
Where'd you hear that from?
Grandpa said it.
You couldn't blame the internet back then. Right?
No. Yeah, Grandpa got in a lot of trouble for the stuff that my brother and I came home saying.
Dave, you can swear on the chat all you want. I'll just keep approving it.
Yeah, Dave, go
Let
for
it flow, man. Be you.
Dave, how is Anissa? Anissa is super prego, and she's mad at everyone that is not.
Mayor.
What?
Mayor says she can't cuss at work all day. I feel you, right? So you
Oh,
have
right.
like this backlog of profanity that needs to come out.
So lately, my road rage has been
That's why you've been more chill
on
when you
10.
get home, right?
Because I've had some serious road rage, and my windows are up,
You're
and I
like,
got the music on.
Mother,
so
father, cocker, spaniel, and then she comes home and she's like all
Hey,
chill and
dude.
stuff, right? Yeah.
I let it out. I tell people what I really think of them. Some chick was like going way too fast in the fast lane, putting her mascara on, and then almost sideswiped me, and I was like,
mascara in
no.
a car. I would poke my eye out. I don't even pick my nose while I drive because I'm afraid I'm gonna hit a bump and it penetrate my brain.
it's like one of those metal straws.
Right? You find me on the side of the road all crashed with my finger up to the knuckle in my nose.
Oh my gosh, we're having it. Oh, Anissa, you are so adorable. I promise you, your end result will change your world.
If you could just hatch kids, right? Leave them in an incubator at home, right? You go to work, you do your thing.
Right.
You come home, you turn the egg.
So with my son, I was bedridden at 28 weeks. And I couldn't stand up for more than 3 minutes at a time. Which was a complete not okay.
Trevor, I hate jackbag driver.
Yes, they are.
Precisely.
The makeup artists and the cell phone people, get off your phone, people.
I mean, did you really sleep into the last I mean, you skip makeup time and everything, where you got to do your makeup in the car, or I've seen people read the paper in the car back in the day before there was smartphones.
What about these self-driving cars where people are actually taking naps while the car's driving itself?
I don't know if I can nap in the car, but I'm totally down with the whole self-driving. Like I said, get me my flying car.
That would freak me out.
I want future now where imagine your car redesigned to where it looks more like a living room, and you just get in and it takes you places. Like an Uber driver. There's like a little snack button. Yeah.
Apparently, Jamie's been listening to us this whole ride home, and he's like, "Thanks for the great trip home."
We do what we can.
Right?
There's better content out there, but you're stuck with us.
Firestorm, there are cursing quotas that must be maintained.
Definitely. And I don't want to come up short.
No.
We're overachievers, right? We're go-getters.
We do everything. Anissa, I promise you, you will. The end result is worth it. Until they start the first 6 months is an absolute dream. From then on, forget it. Up until they're 6 months old. Well, Hayden was weird. Hayden lost his marbles at 2 months. Didn't get them back. Well, I don't think he's got him back yet.
He was a baby, and then he was a teenager, and now he's a young man. So all of those things, he's acted completely normal for all of those things.
Yeah.
As a 50-year-old gray beard sitting in front of you today, I can give advice and all that stuff because you've seen and done and all that. But when you're 20-something young man and, you're trying to make happen to the world instead of the world happening to you, you learn your lessons, right?
Uh-huh.
Like my grandpa said, the difference between a wise man and a fool is a wise man learns from everybody's mistakes and a fool only learns from his own. And I was the fool for the first 50 years of my life.
No, you
52, because I'm 52.
No. Slinky, yes, working in a male-dominated industry can increase your habit of foul language. That was politically correct.
Wow,
dang.
well done.
I'm impressed. I impressed myself. Daniel,
this shit is good.
The language that comes out of my mouth on the road is probably very similar to yours. Because, and I know it's a classic gesture of flipping someone off.
You do that?
I do multiples. I don't know how.
I don't even know who I'm sitting next to anymore.
Oh, some of the people that are driving.
I figured you would be like, "Excuse me, sir, that was inappropriate."
Oh no, I've learned. Last week I learned about my horn and how effective it can be.
Really?
Yeah, it makes somebody go, "Oh," and you're like, "Yeah, bitch, move over."
Oh.
Hey, if the wheels aren't turning, I'm not making any money. No, Mayor. A lot of people work on Saturday. Actually, I could have worked this morning, but I chose not to. I chose to hang out with him and be with you guys.
Love is better than money any day of the week.
That is true.
But it's like Grandpa says, ain't nothing wrong with being poor. It's just inconvenient.
Yes, Sheila. Yeah. Trevor's like, LOL, the makeup artist. Anissa, and they will start thinking for themselves at about the age of 2 when they learn the word no.
Trevor's like, I used to have road rage. Now I just don't eat a dick. Not only did I approve that message, I repeated it. Wow.
Oh,
This is some of the greatest content on YouTube.
I love this community. Why, Mommy? Because I said so.
Right.
And that is an answer
Why?
that is very...
You got to do it like Mary means it, like she wrote it, where it's that whiny, but why?
Because I said so. Go to your room.
Chalkboard.
My kids know my voices, and when I get really frustrated, my voice gets deeper and very clear. I enunciate very clear about what they need to do.
Firestorm has set the
as well.
All right. Boom!
Are we back?
Guess who's back?
Back again.
I don't know what happened with the mic. I guess it's got a timer on it. I needed to put another quarter in it.
I don't know what happened. Sorry about that, guys.
It happens.
It does.
All right. Well, we were on for an hour, I guess. So.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. I was in
mic
the
has a
green
timer.
a better portion of that too. So
That's
there's
awesome.
that.
Well, maybe that hardware worked.
Okay.
Do you guys see us? Trevor's afraid he pushed YouTube too far.
Slinky hears this again. There's definitive evidence that we are okay again. Man, I tell you, this YouTube thing is harder than it looks.
It is. Tom, I do use a lot of sign language, and it's not...
It's Macarena.
It's a Macarena.
That's my sign language. It's,
Yeah, I have fingers flying, and
I'm getting to know a whole new you today.
both our children know about my road rage. But
And now we're freaking frozen.
Oh, great.
All right, it's time to wrap it up anyway. We got to do our
Okay.
thing here.
I don't know if you guys can hear us, but if you can, apparently we're having issues again.
Right.
We love you.
Sorry,
Did I have a
guys.
stupid look on my face?
Yeah, you're scratching yourself.
Oh, well, Tom can screenshot that.
Whatever, dude.
Anyway, we love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Jamie loves our music choices. But they can hear us. They're all like, we hear you, but you're frozen.
Let me see if I can bring it back.
Hey, how's it going?
Nope.
I'm doing
Nope.
amazing.
That's a commercial.
I slept in late, skipped my workout, had like 4 donuts. I told these kids, look, you get yourself ready for school today. And my husband totally 50 shaded me this morning. Oh, I've never felt better. Wow, yeah.
Yeah, we're froze, but you get the message. Have a good afternoon,
Okay.
guys. Much
Bye,
love.
guys.
We'll talk to you later.
Have a great day.